Hey guys, B-Boy Gage Gaming back again with a new video. It's been a little bit, had to take some time off, but we are back with a top tier Super Nintendo video game list. I have about 53 games that I was ranking from S to F. Games that I've played before or I've beaten, loved, and maybe you've never played but have watched other people play, that kind of thing. Leave a comment down below if you think I've missed some games for sure, or if I've ranged them out of order. If you think that a game should have been S tier but I only put it in B or C or whatever, leave a comment below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe though. Make sure you do that. And hopefully I'll see you soon on a stream live, twitch.tv/bboygage. And lastly, if you would like to check out one of these cool sweet beanies that I got on my head, I'll leave a description down below. Check it out.
All right, so what we have about 53 games on here, and we're currently in the S rankings. We have Zelda: Link to the Past, Donkey Kong, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, and Super Mario RPG, Legends of Seven Stars, and Mega Man X. So I feel like as for A, tier A at least, we'll situate these if we need to like go bring them up a little bit higher. I feel like Earthworm Jim, Aladdin, Lion King was another hard one. We're definitely going to put Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 in A at least. We might switch them out for S depending. Where's Donkey Kong Country 2 at? I know I put it on here. Or maybe I didn't. Did I not? Oh, lame. And I can't just like pull. That's the one thing that's a bummer, is that I can't like pull from new games like real quick. See the most fun too. All right, we'll say Donkey Kong Country 2 is in there as well. All right, so we have Star Fox. I never got to actually really get into Star Fox too much. I'm gonna put it in B for myself because it was never like a game I was super interested in. Contra 3 was really cool. Dude, Goof Troop was one of my favorites. I like Goof Troop a lot. Same with Maximum Carnage. Honestly, I played so much Maximum Carnage that I might put it in S tier. We'll see. NBA Jam, of course, A at least. Star Wars, we're gonna put in like the D. I never really got into Star Wars, to be honest. Secrets of Mana. I heard Secrets of Mana is really good, but I never played it, so I'm gonna put it in C for right now because I don't really know much about it myself. Super Castlevania, definitely A tier. Killer Instinct, yeah, Killer Instinct was sick. Ultra. We're gonna put that in A tier at least. Yeah, dude, X-Men was really fun too. I'm gonna put that in A tier as well. Pilot Wings was actually pretty fun. I think it's a solid B or a C. I really enjoyed that. Man, we have Lion King as well. Lion King's definitely A tier, but it was super hard, so we might actually leave it in B. Madden 94 was all right. We're gonna put it in D. It's not the worst. Turtles in Time was really good. I definitely would probably put that up. Oh, I forgot about Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island's definitely S tier. Get up there. Get up there. Go up. You butt. Move you up here. Okay, Yoshi's Island's definitely S tier. Super Street Fighter or Street Fighter Ultra 2 was really cool. We'll do that in S. I feel like that was like the first of the... Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors is definitely A at least. A tier, really, really fun. Mario All-Stars, just because it has like old games, I'm gonna put in A. Even though it is S tier, it doesn't necessarily qualify, in my opinion. Toy Story, another A tier game. Fatal Fury, really, really good. We're gonna put it in B. It was nothing incredible, but not bad. Mario Paint. I am gonna put it in F because you had to have the mouse, and no one ever had the mouse, I feel like. I have to go. All right, Lund, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day, man. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. Mortal Kombat 2, definitely A tier. Double Dragon and Battletoads. Battletoads and Double Dragon were definitely Oh man, hold on. We're gonna put it in B for right now. We're gonna put it in B, just because I feel like it was fun, but it was way too hard. I remember this game kind of. We're definitely gonna put it in F for right now. F-Zero is. We're gonna put it in S tier because that was like the originals. I have Mario Paint and the mouse pad for what? I feel like no one ever had the mouse and the mouse pad. Mario Paint music was fire. I remember, dude, if you go to YouTube and check out the Mario Paint music thing, that shit's crazy. What people do is insane to me. Buster Bust Loose, definitely A tier for sure. Ken Griffey Jr. was definitely A tier as well. I don't know if anyone ever played that. Super Ghouls and Ghosts was extremely hard, but really fun. I'm going to put it in C. Kirby's Dream Course, definitely B. It was really enjoyable. We're gonna put Kirby Superstar Saga, Kirby Superstar in C because it was older games too. Final Fight, that was a good one. We'll put it in C. Earthbound, I never got into Earthbound, honestly. I'm gonna put it in D for right now. I never really got to play Batman and Robin Adventures or whatever. Chrono Trigger, I just mentioned how I felt about JRPGs. Same with the Final Fantasy. Turtles in Time, A tier, but super damn hard. The Magical Quest of Mickey Mouse, put it in a B maybe. Let me turn this down real quick, hold on. Oops. Yes, Chrono Trigger. The Mickey Mouse game, wow, remember? Yeah, the Mickey Mouse game was fun. I just never got to play it that much, so that's why I'm putting it in B. Super Bomberman, another... We'll put it in A for right now. Sunset Riders, dude. I don't know if you guys have ever played Sunset Riders. I used to play it in the arcade a lot. Dude, Gage, I even have a fight stick for my NES. Jealous. I never had one. Double Dragon. We'll put it in here. And then Super Punch Out was good. I enjoyed it. We'll put it in A tier. Tetris Attack. We're going to put Tetris Attack in C because you can never go wrong with Tetris. All right. So currently what we have in S tier. Zelda, Link to the Past, Donkey Kong Country, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Mega Man X, Yoshi's Island, Street Fighter Ultra 2, and F-Zero. A tier. I played a lot of Earthworm Jim. Tetris Attack was awesome. It was, but I mean, it's like it gets points for you can never go wrong with Tetris, but also Tetris has been remade a bazillion times that it's like, you know, another Tetris game. Yeah, I played a ton of Earthworm Jim. I really freaking loved Earthworm Jim. It was very hard, especially when you got to the hell stage with the little cat mouse thing, the little yellow or white guy. Aladdin, again, another really fun game. I feel like, where's the Lion King at? Where did I put the Lion King? Oh, I put it in B. I feel like these three games were like always the ones that I'd go and try and play, and then I would get so frustrated that I couldn't beat it. Donkey Kong Country 3, I think Donkey Kong Country 2 is probably going to be an S tier, and then 3 is definitely A, where it's like, it's still going. It's not bad, but it's definitely not one of the first two, you know? Contra 3, the Alien Wars, was really fun. I really enjoyed that and played that a lot. I only got like maybe 3/4 of the way through the game, though. Because just like any Contra, it's super freaking hard. Goof Troop, I played a ton of. This one is like a really cool, like a puzzle platformer, I guess you could call it. I don't know how to explain it. But I remember it being super, super fun. I really enjoyed it. Maximum Carnage, dude. This game was so freaking fun. But it was really hard as well. A lot of Super Nintendo games, man, they were super freaking hard for their time, I feel like. But Maximum Carnage, I remember so much with the red cartridge and everything. Super good. Did you know that there was a big difference between Aladdin on SNES and Genesis? I did hear about that. I don't remember, exactly what the differences were, but I did hear that. NBA Jam, you can never go wrong with NBA Jam. Freaking super awesome game. Loved it. Definitely top favorites. Super Castlevania 3. I played a little bit of this, not a ton, but I think if I played it now, I would really, really enjoy it since I love Metroidvania games. You get a sword on Genesis, whereas SNES you didn't. Oh, because they didn't want to show like too much violence or whatever. See him hitting people with a sword. Killer Instinct, another freaking game that was incredible, super fun. Fighter. I honestly played Killer Instinct more than I played Street Fighter because I loved the ultra combos and stuff like that. Super enjoyable game. I played a ton of the X-Men Age of Apocalypse, I think is what it's called. You get to play as different, I think it's 6 if I'm not mistaken. It should be 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters if I'm not mistaken that you get to play as, and they all have different levels, so it's not like you're playing through the same thing. You play through a different story. No worries, Enzo. You get to play as different levels for the different story of that character, and it was super fun. I remember I loved playing Gambit's level and Beast's level because Beast could always like attach himself upside down to the ceiling, and it was really cool. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, super freaking fun game. Really enjoyed that one too a lot. You get to switch between weapons and you use like child-like things as weapons. So like you have a super soaker and it's just like a regular pistol. You have popsicle sticks that explode, so you like crack them and then you throw them and they blow up. And yeah, you're trying to find your neighbors that you can save that are not zombies, and then you're also trying to go through and get keys and unlock doors and stuff. Really, really fun game. Super Mario All-Stars, incredible freaking game, but it's like all the old games that have come out, 1 through 3 and the Lost Levels, if I'm not mistaken. So they were all the games that were on Nintendo, on regular Nintendo, but the Lost Levels came out specifically on this one, so you got something new with that. Toy Story, another really fun game, platformer, 2D platformer, is really, really fun. Mortal Kombat 2, can never go wrong with Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat's great. I will say though, on Siphon, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they cut out the blood for the Super Nintendo version versus the Sega version? I swear that was the difference between the two, but I had it on Sega. Really, really fun game. Buster Bust Loose. This game, if you guys haven't played this game is super, super fun. Tiny Toons, Buster Bust Loose, super fun. I don't know like how else to explain it. It's like a platformer, but you get to play as the Tiny Toons, and it's really fun. Zombies was so hard that if you didn't do a certain thing in game, you couldn't beat it unless you knew the trick. Yeah. Having the like the little booklet or whatever for the Zombies Ate My Neighbors made it pretty hard. Oh, that was for MK1. Got it. Ken Griffey's Jr.'s Winning Run. This one was really, really fun as well. If you guys haven't played Ken Griffey Jr. on SNES, definitely do so. MK2 on SNES not only did not have blood, but they changed the fatalities to non-fatal moves. Non-fatal moves for a fatality. That's pretty funny. Turtles in Time, like a smash 'em up brawler. You can play as all 4 turtles. Super freaking fun game. Super hard though, just like any other like arcade like beat 'em up style game, but definitely a good one for sure. Super Bomberman. I played Bomberman since like it first came out. I think what was the Japanese like equivalent? They had like little cards as like the games. It was like a Commodore 64 or Commodore or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was a Japanese like regular Nintendo kind of thing. But my neighbor had the Bomberman because he went to Japan and got it because he lived out there for a bit. And yeah, I've been playing that for a long time. Super fun. Sunset Riders. This game is really cool. It's kind of like almost like Contra, but set in like a Western style. It's really fun. You get different weapons. You You have different viewpoints. There's like a first-person style thing at some point, I remember. Really fun game. Super Punch-Out! Punch-Out's always a great game. Even the ones that came out later on were really fun. Pretty sure the one on the Wii, you actually use the Wii remote to punch. MK1 Gen beat the crap out of the SNES version. Then MK2 came out on with Blood, and SNES won that battle. I still remember the code for Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega. If you go into, so right when you start up the game, if you go into the options, you go all the way down to the bottom, and without allowing the cursor to move up, you do, by back, I mean left, and then forward would be right. And it's back, down, back, forward, down, forward, back, back, forward, forward. And a little extra thing will pop up at the bottom, and then you click on that, and you can either turn on or off the blood, and you could see all the fatalities, all the friendships, and all the babalities, I think. I think there was one more thing that was in there. But with how shitty my memory is, I will never forget that till the day I die. You're learning so much, so many games. Dude, the SNES was a really good system, Gecko. I love the SNES. Yeah, Blood Siphon. I learned that as a kid. A friend of mine told it to me, and then I tried it at home, and that like blew my mind because it was like the first code I ever used, like cheat code on anything. And it was cool because you get to watch, so you didn't have to like, all right, I know the fatality, or I know the friendship or whatever, so I'm gonna like, do it for every single person. You just got to watch, like it was like a movie that just like played through all of their fatalities, played through all of the friendships and all that kind of stuff. It was really cool. Secrets of Mana. I never played through Secrets of Mana. I never got too much into JRPGs when I was younger. Even as I'm older, I don't really play them that much either. Just not my jam. They take a lot of time. That's the one thing, is like it's a lot of grinding. It takes a lot of time. I would say that if I were to technically play my first JRPG, it would probably have been Pokemon, even though it's not necessarily JRPG. But I guess they are. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Secrets of Mana. I don't know. I don't pay attention enough to those games, but I feel like all of them kind of fall under that JRPG aspect, don't they? Because of the same kind of gameplay. Like even Earthbound. Earthbound's like an ARPG, like an American RPG. But I feel like it's still that same kind of style of gameplay. The one thing that's been hard about MK games has been the distance thing to perform fatalities. Yeah, I agree. I only knew one fatality that I could do every time when I was younger. Blood Siphon is Melina's fatality in Mortal Kombat 2. You have to be a kick distance away, so you have to push back like I think like one big step or two little steps. You hold C on Sega for the high kick, and if you hold it for 5 seconds and let it go, she like leans over, gives him a kiss. She pulls down her mask, she gives him a kiss, but sucks him up completely, and then she turns around and spits out his bones. Never forget that one either, because it was easy. Oh, we completely missed B, by the way. We got to go over B. Star Fox. Never really got into Star Fox. Everyone holds it so high, though. Like, oh my God, Star Fox is Star Fox that. So I put it in B. I should probably give it an actual like real try. I just felt like with what I could play, so like if you look at like things like Aladdin, Earthworm Jim, Zombies, Super Mario World, very like cool, distinct characteristics and pictures of things, right? Star Fox, it was cool, but it was all just like a bunch of lines. It was almost like, remember the old Asteroid game? Like there was just too many polygons, I guess is the best way to describe it. That's what it reminded me of, and so I never really got into it too much, and I was like, I'd rather play games like Toy Story and Donkey Kong Country 3, Goof Troop, Maximum Carnage, because I could like hold something. Like I could be like, okay, this is Goofy, this character that I recognize, and there's a level panned out. Whereas Star Fox, you're just kind of like flying around in space, shooting things, but it's not like super detailed, if that makes sense. I played those three when I was a little. Earthbound is hard to get into, even I only got a quarter of the way through it. That's what I've tried it once before, Verily, and I did the same thing. I didn't even get a quarter of the way through. I probably got like a tenth of the way through, and I was like, this is not my thing. Earthbound was amazing. Beat it yourself. See, everyone says Earthbound is incredible, but you loved Asteroids game? The Asteroid game is always a classic. Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings, for some reason, I felt like everybody had, even though no one really bought it. I felt like every time I'd see someone with a SNES, Pilot Wings was kind of like in the mix every once in a while. Really fun game. I remember you could do skydiving, and as you were skydiving, you had to like control your person to go through these like rings and stuff. And you were flying planes. It was a good game. Nothing incredible, but it's like, oh cool, you want to kill some time real quick, you play that. Lion King. This is a close, like, I feel like it could be up in the A because it can go with Aladdin and Toy Story and Earthworm Jim, Goof Troop, those kinds of games. But the Lion King, there is one specific level. It is so iconic that I believe I watched a Watch Mojo video on like top 10 hardest levels in Super Nintendo, or like, you know, game levels that made people cry or whatever. And it's when you are Simba and you're leaping between like monkeys and giraffes and hippos, and you have to like try and go all around the level to try and get to the end, and it is so freaking hard. I'd always die there, and then it would take me forever to get past it. Star Fox was insanely hard. Didn't beat it until I was an adult. It was the first game to use a Super FX chip to try and get even more power in the SNES, and too late in life and sell well. Leave the dev N64. The Stampede level. God, that was so damn hard. Yeah, the Stampede level was pretty hard too. You're playing a scary game on Roblox and got jump scared and threw my phone. That's not good. Gotta be careful. You don't want to break your phone tonight. How you doing, by the way? Anyways, Lion King. Really fun. Liked it a lot. Fatal Fury. Definitely fun. I mean, I feel like I could play other, fighting games that are a little bit better than this. So there's like nothing super amazing about it in my opinion. But so Double Dragon and Battletoads Double Dragon. These are pretty much the same game. Not exactly the same game. I just mean like as in a beat 'em up. I'm doing all right tonight. We're just ranking our top SNES games, seeing what we enjoy, and then Double Dragon, pretty much kind of the same thing, beat 'em up. But I like Battletoads a lot, so I like the Battletoads version a little bit better. Kirby's Dream Course, really fun game. You can never go wrong with Kirby stuff, I feel like. Unique, fun. It was kind of like not a pinball game, but it was very much like you had to like go around the course, but like by rolling. The Magical Quest of Mickey Mouse, fun game. I never got to play too much of it, which is Battle Maniacs. There you go. That's the one. That's the one I wish I should have put on here, Blood Siphon. But Battle Maniacs, I would definitely agree, is still in like the B and A area. That was Kirby Golf. Really? No, I swear Kirby's Dream Course was like that too, no? Yeah, no, it's this one. Yeah, see, hole in one. Are you saying like it's like Kirby Golf because that's how it kind of plays? Yeah, it's a fun game. The Magical Quest of Mickey Mouse, I never really got to play too much of, but I have like tried it a couple times. It seemed like a fun kind of platformer, kind of like Toy Story and Aladdin, all that kind of stuff. Really fun. Super, super good. Secrets of Mana, that's what we were talking about. I already kind of gave my whole thing. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, super freaking hard. I always gave up like a level or two in because I sucked at it, but definitely in high regard for most people. I feel like it's definitely supposed to be up there. Kirby Star Superstar, or Kirby Superstar, not Kirby Star Superstar, but 8 games in one. This includes, I think, a lot of the old Game Boy versions of Kirby. All incredible freaking games. Definitely a game to have, absolutely. But I feel like these ones I definitely would play a lot more of. Just a very good bang for your buck. It's kind of like Super Mario All Stars, but in Kirby version. Battle Maniacs was another insanely hard game, but so fun. Dude, it's that freaking... Oh, what's up, Enigma? Thank you so much for the 7 months of support.
Enigma_133 just subscribed. What's poppin', everyone?
What's up, what's up, what's up? Thank you so much for that support. I appreciate it, Enigma. 7 months in a row. Thank you so much for the hype. Appreciate it, Blood Siphon. Enjoy the 2 new emotes that we just got. Hopefully they're useful to you, and hopefully we get to use them a lot more. We're ranking our top SNES games. I'm just going over like how I felt about them, and then we can kind of adjust them if we need to. Final Fight, C. Beat 'em up. I don't know. I feel like these are definitely better than like a Final Fight, but Final Fight's still definitely good. I want to say I had this one for Sega, if I'm not mistaken. Batman and Robin, Adventures of Batman and Robin. I played this very little, but everyone that I always like hear talk about it, they always say it's really good. And yeah, I can see it being really good. Tetris Attack, like I mentioned earlier, Tetris, like any other iteration, really. Just a little bit of a different flair to it. Still definitely a good game. Not saying that it's bad by any means, because you can never go wrong with Tetris. Super Empire Strikes Back, or Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Never really got into it. I felt like it was cool. It definitely was a good game. Like, again, platformer-ish, kind of like Aladdin and Lion King, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like the way that the way that the graphics were, where they were trying to like over push it so that way it looked like the movie, you know, and it made everything kind of look very very bland. Like, it wasn't very saturated like the really high intensity colors like Toy Story and Aladdin and Lion King and stuff. So exactly, Blood Siphon. So yeah, so I never really played it that much. I never really got into Star Wars when I was younger. It wasn't until I was probably like 19 or 20 that I like realized how good Star Wars was and appreciated it a lot more. But yeah. Madden 94. I played this with my brother quite a bit. Madden was really, really fun. I mean, you can never go wrong with Madden. I feel like it was kind of like a staple. It was the football game. It's like what is the NFL 2K or like whatever the new game, like sports games are that people play. I feel like that was it back in the day. So it was like a household sports style game if you liked sports. But it was fun. It was really cool. Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, all kind of play the same to me. They all, I mean, that's my personal opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, but it's so good. Especially Earthbound. Fucking whatever, you know. They all love it, but not me. Not about it. Sorry. I feel like if people like held me to it, they're like, you're gonna play Chrono Trigger. We're doing it. Blah, 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 blah. I'd be like, okay, cool. Whatever. I'll play it. But they all just kind of seem the same. You just go around. I have Pokemon. I'll say that. I have Pokemon where you go around, grind, get better, and then you go and do it. The thing is I feel like it has to do a lot with the story. You have to involve yourself. When it comes to these games, it's all about the story to keep you involved and keep your attention. Whereas with Pokemon, it's like cool, simple premise. Simple premise. You want to just build up your team, get them as strong as possible, and be the best. Easy. Yoshi's Cookie, fun puzzle game. I didn't really like. I'd rather play all these other games before Yoshi's Cookie, but not bad. Cool game. Mario Paint. The reason why I put it in F is because I feel like anytime I ever saw this game, there was never a mouse. There was never anything else, so there was literally no way to play this game. I was poor when we were younger, so we didn't get like the systems when they first came out or anything. I got my Super Nintendo when N64 had been out, I think for a year. I had just gotten like a Super Nintendo with games and stuff like that. So I was really far behind. So obviously Mario Paint was a very old game, and so everybody lost the mouse. I think I saw a mouse once, and I didn't use it or anything, but like a friend of mine had one, and I never did it. You almost got raged on for saying I didn't like the Mandalorian. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Everyone's gonna rage. That's the thing is everyone's very high strung right now, and the fact that people can't just be like, "Hey, we agree to disagree." Everyone's like, "Oh, you're the devil." So, yeah. The Mandalorian's good. To me, it seems very bland. Everyone's gonna freak out in the comments. It's always the same thing. You excited for the analog? Yeah, Enigma. It comes out in May, so we still got 2 months, but I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna play. Speaking of which, I gotta. What the hell is happening here? Go away, stupid thing. Why is that not? Okay, there we go. Went away. Everyone freak out. When it comes to the Mandalorian, when my friend asked me about it, I was like, "It's cool." And they're like, "What? Why? What? Why?" And I'm like, "Think about it. The Mandalorian guy goes around to find out what he needs to find out. Okay, let's say, hey, I need to return this phone back to the person who owns it. Okay." I go and I talk to Gecko. I'm like, "Hey, Gecko, I have to return this phone to your friend. Oh, I heard that you know where this person's at. Can you tell me where this person's at?" "Yes." "Oh, cool. Awesome. That'd be great. If you could just let me know like where they're at and I can go give it back to them. But first, I need you to go buy me some donuts. I'm going to have you go wash my clothes. And I'm going to have you go to the park and pick up some dandelions for me." "Fine. Go do all those things. Here you go, Gecko." All right, so I don't know where this person's at, but I can put you in the direction of someone who does know. Here, I'm going to have you go talk to Blood Siphon. All right, next episode. "Hey, Blood Siphon, I heard that you know where to return this phone. Who owns it?" "I do know, but I need some plumbing done in my house, and it's got to get done right now." "Fine, I will help you with your plumbing." "Okay, cool. Hey, so then can you tell me who owns this phone now?" "So I'll tell you what. I know that he visits this bar that he goes to, and I want you to go to that bar, and I guarantee you'll get some answers from some people at the bar." So that's literally every single episode. And so I'm like, dude, why? You're right. It is like that, Gage. It's called a quest. It's called a butt. It is called a butt. Fix your plumbing. Dude, I don't know anything about plumbing. Yo, Gamer59878. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Gage Gang. Appreciate it. For any new followers, I always like to know what are your top 3 favorite games you're playing. What are you into? What do you like? What do you play? We are currently ranking the top. Oh, shoot.
Because I am here.
Yo, what's going down? 8-Bit. Can I get a shout out for 8-Bit? Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody. My name is Boy Gage. I stream a lot of Mario games, a lot of Nintendo games. We're currently playing Super Mario 3D World, but we took a little break to rank our top Super Nintendo games. Does anybody have any, I don't know, issues with what we got going on here? It's going pretty good. Just streaming and chilling. How about yourself? All right, so how do we feel about our setup, guys? What do we think? We have Zelda, Donkey Kong, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Mario Kart, Mario RPG, Mega Man X, Yoshi's Island, Street Fighter, F-Zero, Earthbound Jim, Aladdin, all those kinds of games. Good. Yoshi Island is S, I agree. Yeah, Yoshi's Island is definitely S tier. And what I'm doing, so what we're going to be doing is, the reason why I want your guys' input for this, what'd you do yesterday, Bick? Oh, yeah, what did you play? You're playing A Link to the Past. Look at that. I was literally just about to say that, and look at what your game is at, 8-bit. The very first S tier. This is no specific order. I just meant that it is S tier. But the reason why I'm having you guys help me pick out these Super Nintendo games is I think what I'm going to do is, as a challenge for myself, I'm going to play the top 5 Super Nintendo games that I have either never played before, haven't beaten, or just really, 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 really love that I want to play again. And I want to play 5 of them. So you had to be outside and get a blood test. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's okay. But I'll call Mario and Luigi to help fix the plumbing then. Definitely gonna need their help. All right, so if I'm going to be playing my top 5 or like most anticipated games that I want to play, I feel like they're all gonna probably be S tier. It seems like, because I don't see anything in A or B that like I need to play out of the top 5. But I've never beaten A Link to the Past, so I think that's definitely going to be one. I've never beaten Super Metroid. I've only gotten like halfway through. So there's 2. Let me write these down so I know. So I know what we pick. And I need you guys to help me here. How do you guys feel about these games that I'm picking out? So we have Zelda, we have Metroid, then we have I feel like Mega Man X we gotta beat, because I've never beat that either. I kind of want to play Yoshi's Island as well. I have beaten that many, many times, but you can never go wrong with Yoshi's Island, because I love that. It's a routine thing, thankfully. I'm glad to hear that you're not doing bad or anything, 8-bit. How was your stream, by the way? How'd everything go? Didn't you play or beat? Yeah, I did beat Super Mario RPG. We beat it for the first time over the summer last year. So that's why I don't think I'm going to play it this time, since we just recently played it. Super fun. You're hype already for LTTP and Metroid? Yeah, I'm excited. I've never beat them, so it'd be nice to give them a try. Yeah. Mario RPG never played, but heard it was good. Verily, oh my god. I was on that same bandwagon. I didn't have anything against it, but I was like, man, it's gonna take me forever to grind, forever to play. And then as chat kind of like helped me through it, Super Mario RPG is freaking incredible. Super fun game. Yeah, definitely worth it. That I'm bummed that I didn't like grind it out when I was younger to actually like have fun with it. Okay, cool. My brain ain't slipping then. Yeah, exactly. My stream was good. Did a Super Metroid rando and then LTTP rando, Triforce Hunt, and Inverted Worlds, so Light Worlds. See, everyone wants me to do a randomizer for A Link to the Past, but I haven't beaten the vanilla version yet, so I feel like I need to do that first. All right, guys, so we need one more game, and I think I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I would prefer it to be out of S, A, and B. I think we can cancel out Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World. I think I'm going to do this separate, but I was going to do a Super Mario World 100% eventually. Yeah, we can cancel out these 2, and then we can either do Donkey Kong Country game if we want, one of the 3. Super Street Fighter would take me a while, but I think I would suck. Yo, Kitty, what's going down? How you doing? Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. This stupid thing keeps like glaring out. We're currently ranking top Super Nintendo games that we enjoyed, and I'm currently getting my top 5 games of Super Nintendo that I want to play through. That's fair. Some dungeons are worth learning without rando. I still don't know one. Yeah, I don't even think I would do a randomizer. I feel like it would take me forever. I just feel like like most people are always like, do a randomizer. It's so cool. Do a randomizer. And I would love to. I just would have no idea what the hell I'm doing and what I would need. So it would make sense to be familiar with the game first to be like, oh, this is what this will do. Yo, what's going on? Static, how you doing, man? All right. So randos seem fun. Everyone says it. Just working. Nice. How's work going for you? You're working while watching other people play video games? I'm doing all right. Same old, same old. So we're currently picking out my top 5 games that I'm going to be playing through. So my challenge is I want to play 5 Super Nintendo games that I have either never played before, played but never beaten, or played that was really, really, really fun. We're going to play Zelda, Link to the Past, I've never beaten. Metroid, never beaten. Mega Man X, never beaten. And Yoshi's Island I've beaten, but I fucking love that game. I feel like I've never played Super Castlevania 3 all the way through. That would be a good one to play. I'm leaving this one up to you guys, and I'm going to give you guys some like hints or like things that that I think that we should go for. But you're playing a video game right now, Gage. I am playing all the video games right now. No, I'm playing 3D World. I think we'll finish up 3D World and then Control, and then we'll start the top 5 Super Nintendo games. Yeah, Contra 3 is definitely good. I definitely put it up in A tier for sure. Yeah, it's right there because it's definitely a good one. I like it. There's a game called Plock. It was one of my all-time. I've never even heard of Plock before. What is Plock? What the hell is this? I've never even heard of this game before. Is that what it looked like? Oh, I did see this. Someone did a speed run, I'm pretty sure, at hold on. Yeah, GDQ. Uh-huh. I do remember that now. I never played it before, like knew anything about it, but that's something I saw on my YouTube. I have no idea what it was. I never played Contra 3, but have seen it played and beat. Yeah, Contra 3 is really, really fun. I loved Contra 3 a lot. Never heard of Plock, but I like what I see. Joe and Mac 2. Yeah, Joe and Mac 2 is really good. Same with, Toe Jam and Earl. Wasn't Toe Jam and Earl kind of similar, but obviously they were aliens instead of Joe and Mac 2, I'm pretty sure were like cavemen or something. You see your arms and legs? All right, so we need one more game, guys. So we have Zelda, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Mega Man X, Yoshi's Island. We can either do Contra 3. I think Zombies Ate My Neighbors would be a really fun one. And Super Castlevania 3 would be really fun. Buster Bust Loose would be really fun. Toy Story obviously would be really fun. Goof Troop, one of my favorites, would be fun. Maximum Carnage would be really freaking hard, and I don't know if I would do that. I mean, I would like to, but it would just take forever. We could do X-Men. What are we thinking? Kirby. I have Kirby down in Kirby's Dream Course in B. And then we have Superstar, the old ones. You love Kirby games. So the reason why I put Kirby's Dream Course in B is because it was a fun game. I just never really played it as much as I played these ones. So I put it in B. And then the reason why I put Kirby Superstar in C was because it's pretty much just a remake of all the Game Boy versions. So it's not like something new. Still fun, though. Don't get me wrong. I love that game. Did you beat Zombies? I never beat it completely, no. Kirby's Dream Course was my first golf game. That's what Blood Siphon was saying, Goggles, is that Kirby's Dream Course was pretty much just Kirby Golf. I would pick the most obscured game, knowing me. All right, I'll give you guys ones to choose from. So we have Contra 3, Castlevania 3, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Goof Troop, Tiny Toons, or Toy Story. So I'll put them all in order. How about that? It'll be the first it'll be the first couple that I have on here. I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it this way. Why wouldn't I just do it this way, though? I'm doing it the harder way. Okay, yeah. So these top, what is that? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Out of these top 7, we have Aladdin, Contra 3, Goof Troop, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Castlevania 3, Toy Story, or Tiny Toons. Which one are we thinking? I've never beaten... Contra, Zombies, Super Castlevania. I think that's it. Yeah, so these 3 I haven't beaten. You vote Zombies, Contra, or Castlevania? Man, that's hard because I love Zombies so damn much. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough... You're not helping. So Contra 3, Zombies, or Castlevania, it seems like are the top choices. How about we do this? We'll get rid of them. So we'll do this. So not Goof. Contra 3, Zombies, and Castlevania. So these are the 3 right here to choose from. All games that I would love to play because all of them were really fun. I feel like Contra 3 is going to be really freaking hard because, like I said, Contra games are always super hard. Castlevania is fun. Kind of hard, I guess you could say. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, all of them are hard. I guess I should stop saying that. But I would say out of all 3, probably Contra 3 would be the hardest. Castlevania would just take a while because obviously it's a Castlevania game, so kind of like a Metroidvania-ish, I guess you could say. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is just very much a fun... It's almost like a top-down platformer-ish kind of game. All right. I got to start out some dinner, but hey, have a great... Thank you so much, 8-Bit. I really appreciate it. Can I get another shout-out for 8-Bit? Hopefully you have a wonderful dinner. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gecko. I appreciate it. So, Contra, Zombies, or Castlevania? The clock is ticking. I think... Castlevania, final answer? All right, so we have 1 vote for Castlevania. We're trying to pick the last game that I'm going to be playing for my Super Nintendo challenge. Verily. I'd say Castlevania as much as it pains me to say over Zombies. I got 2 for Castlevania. Zombies. Castlevania. All right. So it seems like Castlevania is going to be the winner. So we have all 5 games. All right, so the games I'm going to be playing for our Super Nintendo Challenge of the top 5 games I've never beaten or have played but really, really love are going to be Zelda: A Link to the Past, Metroid, Super Metroid, Mega Man X, Yoshi's Island, and Castlevania. All right.